There's a woman. I think I just got banned from. Bye. I don't know what I've done. Oh. Oh my god. I just can't believe. I think that the next thing she's gonna do is she's gonna completely ban me from Rust, and I've been playing Rust for 10 years. I don't. I never wanted to. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I never wanted to find out that all the Rusty Moose staff are Nazis. I never wanted to know this because it's made my life horrible now. Like, I just can't get on and play a game. I never wanted to. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I I never wanted to find out this woman's a Nazi and she's protecting Nazis and stuff. I never knew. Like, I just wanted to play Rust. And now she just keeps escalating what she's doing to me, and I wish that I could get in touch with, like, a gaming journalist who, like, does this stuff about racism in games, because they are trying to silence me. They are trying to get rid of me. I sent a message to the Play Rust mods on Reddit and said, like, guys, like, I know you are being, like, I've been told, they get asked to remove anything critical of Rusty Moose. And I said, I know, but I need to be able to show that there's Nazis there, in a way that won't get deleted, because people need to know what's going on. Yeah, people need to know what's happening. I got sent a form, like an official complaint form that I can send to Facepunch, but I feel like she's just gonna block it. I think there's something really wrong. Like, she is an evil person. I do think she's protecting, and the fact she's friends with Dan Saltman and he's like a white supremacist. And there's hundreds of posts of her talking with him on Twitter and probably in other places too. So I think the fact I found she still drives a Tesla and follows Elon Musk. So she's a Nazi. Errn, I don't know her real name. Errn, who works at Facepunch, is a neo-Nazi and wants a master race and wants to kill all minorities. Like, I'm not joking. This is what's going on. Because it started off me just saying, hey, there shouldn't be swastikas on the Rusty Moose server. And it's escalated to I'm banned from there for 2 years because I found out all this other stuff about them. About their, I wish I could find this AJ guy. I wish I could find out information about him. I wish I was bad empanada so I could just find out information about people the way he does. But yeah, for some reason she's trying to ruin my life. I think it's because, yeah, I found out that she is friends with Nazis and probably a Nazi herself. I just feel like if I stop talking about it, they get away with it. I feel like if I stop talking about it, they get away with it. I really do. I don't know how political streamers do it. I don't know how they do it. I think I've been banned from the Rust server now, maybe. Yeah. I think I've been banned from Rust. I just wanted to play Rust and not sing. Like, I just wanted to play Rust and not see Nazis, man. And I think she's gonna get my account banned. Like, completely. And it's not fair. There's nothing I can do. She's just decided I found out too much information. To ban me for 2 years for what? For saying, why are there Nazis on your server? And they weren't even bad actual Nazis. Because they are. Ern is a Nazi. She's a Nazi. She hates she wants the master race to win, man. She does. She hates Nazis. I mean, she is a Nazi. I hate Nazis. I need to find out her real name. The other thing, she's really old too. She's like 47. So that lends the fact she's a Nazi. I need to make a post on... I think I need to make a post on Steam. Dude, I'm just so sad. I haven't done anything wrong. I didn't do anything. And... I feel stupid being this upset about it, but when you know that you aren't a bad person and you haven't done anything wrong, yeah, it sucks, man. Alright, I posted it to you know when you know in your heart you haven't done anything wrong. You know in your heart you haven't done anything wrong. Like, I know I haven't done anything wrong. I know that I haven't done anything wrong. Like, I really do. All I did was call out Nazis, dude. And they banned me for 2 years now. They banned me for 2 years. Like, that is corruption. Rusty Moose is corrupt. Why are they allowed to get away with it? Why are they allowed to get away with this? And nothing will happen. I hate this woman for ruining my life. They are so corrupt. Well, the official Rusty Moose thing hasn't banned me yet, strangely enough. This woman wants to ruin my life. She'll be happy when I'm dead, I feel like. Like, she's psycho. She's a psychopath. She's an actual psychopath. I just evil, and I don't know what to do. I I guess my last thing, I will try. Um, I will try to do the formal complaint, the face punch. Like, dude, I don't think guys should. I guess I should try and write it. Game, what's. Do you have to give them your Steam ID? So I feel like they're just gonna. She's gonna get my Steam ID and just. I don't want to be. Hey, man. I don't want to be banned from Ruz because I found out she's a Nazi, dude. Like. If I give them I don't even know if I can join any normal. Like, I might be banned from everything now. She might have banned me. Because I don't know how much power she has. Like, last night I almost thought I couldn't. I think she tried to ban me from officials for a bit. I really do. But then she tried to ban me. But, yeah. It's really. It's crazy. I just want to. Why I'm banned. So, it will be surprising. Will be surprising. But you can get a bit of an idea. Um. So, run down racist infestation of the Rusty Moot staff. Right? And requested all evidence of this be removed from the up/playrust subreddit, so I'm posting it. Yesterday, the global chat was shut down on the Rusty Move servers, and I joined their Discord for to being aggro. I've been telling Nazis I hope they get blown up after seeing sticker fireworks and checking profiles or something. If seeing them in Nazi groups, I do. That was like, and then there was this. Yeah, this was just. But anyway, um, I don't know. Man, I just am so. I just don't even. Uh, I don't want to talk about it. I just want it to be over. I want this lady to stop. Like, legit, if I'd done anything wrong, if I'd done anything that I have, and I'm gonna get banned from Rust, I'm gonna get banned from Rust. Because I said they have Nazis on their server. Like that. I don't know. Such bullshit. Can I play official? So yeah, I'm banned for 2. Wait, I'm gonna take all the fuck Rusty Moose, bunch of fucking Nazi cunts. They're all Nazis, and they all. It was probably one of her mates who said that they want to kill gays in the race war. I'm gonna be real. That was one of her friends. That's why she didn't ban them. She just muted them. That's why. I wish I could find that person. I wish I could find that person. I wish I could find. Because it's true. She does. She texts not a Nazi. Like, if someone has to ban you for 2 servers, they are a Nazi. They're trying to cover up that they're a Nazi. I want to walk away here and never play again. I hate her voice. I haven't done anything. I just don't like Nazi. That's my crime. I just feel completely. I feel like one day soon I'm gonna try and get into Rust and it's just not gonna work at all. I've done nothing. I've done nothing. I've done nothing. I didn't. I honestly, if I knew I'd done something wrong, I would admit to it. It's so. Hey. So what happened was, um, the other day I was playing on the Rusty Moose Happers, which is a Europe server, and I saw like a bunch of Nazi stuff. I saw like people doing swastika fireworks. And I'm a weirdo who looks at people's accounts, and there was one guy that I'd been fighting with that because I look at him because people were talking about how there was a lot of people in there with low hours and stuff. I looked at one guy's account and he had like, it said he was from Ukraine and he was in an Azov group. An Azov battalion is a Nazi group. I just saw a lot of racism and anyway, I was being aggro in chat. I will be the first to admit that I was being aggro in chat and saying I hope people get like Nazis get blown up and stuff because I was seeing all this shit, and I should have F7 reported, right? I know that. Anyway, I was playing on Rusty Moose, and I wasn't saying. There were people saying they want to R-word people in the chat and stuff. Like there were people saying bad stuff in the chat. Anyway, what happened was the global chat went out, and I'm like, oh my god, I might have been banned from global chat. So I joined the Rusty Moose Discord, and I said, look, and then I saw that people were saying, oh no, they've just turned off global chat, and I was like, look, I might have been too aggro in chat, and I just came in to say sorry if I have been. And someone said you were being a bit crazy in chat, and I said, look, you know, I know it makes me just as bad as them, but when I see all the Nazis on there, and I said I probably should expect it because it's like I'm used to playing on OCE servers. It's a European server. I should be used to seeing more swastikas and stuff because over in, you know, in Europe, I know there's like a rise of fascism and right wing groups are becoming more popular again, so it's more common. And it's also, I do know from my past with Rusty Moose, they do allow a lot more racism. Like they seem to be very lax. Compared to, I was playing on the Restoria European server to play Happus the other week, and I didn't see any racism at all. So it's like, it's whatever. That's the way they want to moderate, fine. So I had actually gone into, in case, you know, I was part of the reason they turned off global chat, because I'm like, oh, you know, I probably shouldn't be telling people to vote. And then anyway, there was this guy, AJ, which I've actually posted at the top what he replied to me about. The first thing he said, like, I wasn't talking to him. I've never interacted with any Rusty Moose staff. He said to me, oh, you're a dumbass. You should have just F7 reported. And it's like, yeah, I should have. And then he replied to one of my other things saying how I saw a guy who had Azov logos and stuff, and that logo has a swastika in it and stuff. And he said that I was a brainwashed R-word. So I'd never interacted with him. This is paid staff of an official, like, under the official tab, Facepunch server, calling me the R-word. And then he timed me out for 6 hours or something. No, 6 days, 7 days, like a week. Yeah. And then anyway, after that, I put a post up about the swastikas on Reddit, which I later found out that Rusty Moose asked the Reddit mods to remove anything critical of them. So, anyway, when that happened, and I was live on Twitch at the time, when that happened, while I was live, I had still been on the Rust. Like, I wasn't banned from the servers. I wasn't banned from actual Rust. I got banned during that from the Rusty Moose servers. At that time, it was for 2 days. And I was like, what the hell? So they have banned me. They banned me because I'd posted on Reddit about it and said it was for behavior. So it's like, it's corrupt. It's corrupt. It's against, like, to me, already. And the issue is because errn is a member of Facepunch staff, I've talked to people and they said any other person running a community server or anything like that, they would get their rights, like, revoked to be an official server by Facepunch if they were doing what Rusty Moose are doing. You know, and it's like, but because she is a part of the staff, I think she can, yeah, she can just do whatever she likes and protect Nazis. Because I found, okay, once I started looking into it, I found another thing where there was someone who posted on Reddit, and somehow it didn't get deleted. Someone had posted on Reddit that they saw someone on Rusty Moose saying that when there's a civil war, they're going to go out and shoot all the gays, and they've got their gun ready and all this stuff. And the person reported it, and the person reported it, and errn was like, oh, we're just going to give him a global mute. So they didn't even so they banned me for calling, like, but they don't ban people for being Nazis. And then I saw another conversation between her and Rexmore where he was showing people spamming the N-word. And she's like, oh, that's not really a big deal because that's not against the law. Saying that to a content creator. So but I found out since she's friends with a lot of, like, white supremacists and racists and stuff on Twitter. And anyway, and the other reason I found out all this stuff about her Twitter is because I was looking at the Facepunch team, like, and looking at who to message and stuff, and she'd blocked me. She'd blocked me on Twitter. So she's banned me. Oh, she kicked me from the server, the Discord server, even though I was already timed out, and I hadn't said anything abusive to any of them. I'd been abused. I had been abused, right? I had been abused, as shown here. I hadn't done anything to them. they banned me from their game servers. They kicked, first of all, they timed me out from the Discord server, then kicked me. No, I know. I'm surprised too. Okay, this is what I said. This is what I said the other day. I said, I've heard people talk shit about errn before, and I ignored it because I was like, usually when someone is salty at an admin, it's because they've, like, done something wrong. They've been cheating, or, you know, like, there's usually, so they'll try and make up stuff. They'll try and make up stuff to make them look better and the other person look worse. But I am being 100% honest. Like, that's what's crazy too. I am being honest. I went into that server. I wasn't nasty to anyone. The most I did that was a bit cheeky when he called me an R word is say, so are Rusty Moose okay with Nazis on playing on their servers? Like, that's the only thing that's the closest thing you could say to me saying something rude to them. And that was after I'd been called a slur. It's crazy. So, like, yeah, I never believed people when I heard them talk about it, because I'm like, also, she's a woman, and I understand what it's like that when you're playing games, especially, or if you're running a game, if you're somehow in a role where you're in charge and you're a woman and you're older, guys are gonna shit on you. Like, I understand all that. That's the thing. In other situations, I would probably have empathy with her when people have called her out, right? But after dealing with her, the fact now, so the latest update when I got on today, I have been banned from all the Rusty Moose official servers on Rust for 2 years, for nothing. I haven't done any for what I'm describing, basically. Yeah. And that's why I was crying, and I feel stupid crying over a video game, but it's like, I know I haven't, there's nothing even if I'd done something wrong, like if I look at everything I did and go, yeah, that's something wrong, how is that worth a 2-year ban when she won't ban people doing swastikas? She won't even ban that guy who was saying he's going to kill all gay people in the civil war that comes up in America. He's going to shoot them all. She doesn't ban those people, but she bans me for 2 years, man. And I'm really, the reason I'm upset is I'm really scared because she's a member of Face Punch staff that she will get me completely banned from Rust, and I've been playing Rust for 10 years. And I love playing this game. And I'm scared she's gonna, like, I know it's a stupid thing to get upset about, but when you have this righteous feeling, I know where I was coming from when attacking Nazis is I am tired of seeing bigotry in games. And to see the administration team and a member of Face Punch staff take the side of the Nazis and ban me for 2 years, like, yeah, but I don't know. This is why, at this point, I think I want to try and find, like, games journalists and see if, I think there's a chick I know who talks about, like, Roblox and stuff, who's a pretty, like, there's a few people I think I'll try and get in contact with, like, gaming journalists, and tell them the full story of what happened. Yeah, and this is what's hard. I'm feeling so silenced because, I sent a message to the Play Rust mods this morning and I said, look guys, I know you guys get told to remove anything critical of Rusty Moose. Like, I get it, but please, is there a way I can get through some kind of message and be allowed to put it up on the subreddit, because, like, I feel like I'm being completely silenced. Like, there's other stuff too, like, that I could go into, and it's more like, when I looked at her account, I saw she was friends with a guy who says that black people in America are inferior to white people because, you know, over all the years, they've still stayed poor and stuff, and white people have been successful. She's friends with that guy. Like, really good friends with him. So I'm like, I think she might actually have races herself, and that's why she's protecting racists and banning me. Because she doesn't want the word getting out. Like, I really, like, and I feel like a crazy conspiracy theorist that she doesn't want the word getting out. You know? Yeah. I feel like a conspiracy theorist or a crazy person for talking about it and getting so upset about it. But it's like, you know, you just know when you know in your heart that something bad is going on, and it's like I wish I'd never joined their Discord. Because I could have just sat there and I would still be playing now, you know? And just let the Nazis get away with it and not say anything. Not that I was going in there to attack Nazis, that's the thing. I was going in there to apologize because I was yelling at Nazis in the global chat. Yeah. And, like, I think I'm just worried because the fact she's trying to hide it everywhere, I'm waiting to see if I get banned from the... Like, if you go on the official Rust Discord, she runs it. So she could just ban me from there. And it's a game that I've played for... I keep trying to see if she's banned me yet. It's a game I've spent hundreds of... I didn't mean to click on inventory when I said that. I've spent hundreds of dollars. You reckon? Do you reckon she's just gonna do anything where she doesn't get in trouble? Like, if it's on her server, she can break the law. But if it's to do with face punch, she actually will get in trouble and lose her job. You reckon? Whoa. Why is it automatically running? Yeah. I don't know. There's so much stuff, dude. I mean, you know what? If I get banned, I'll sell all my skins and I'll have a lot of money and I'll buy a Steam Deck, I guess. Like, that's the... Yeah, you would think. But technically she shouldn't be banning me from an official server. Because Rusty Moose are on the official tab, right? So to the normal person, lay person who is going into Rust, that is an official server. She has banned me from all official servers run by Rusty Moose for 2 years for nothing. So she's already breaking the law. And she has all my personal information because they ask for all of it when you sign up to their website. So she could dox me. And I know that sounds crazy too, but after what she's already done, I wouldn't put it past her doxing me. Because she is corrupt and she has no ethics when it comes to... It doesn't even... I'm not talking about personal ethics even. Just your conduct when you are in a leadership, like in a customer service role, like public facing. The way she has behaved and the things she has done to me are completely corrupt and would get you fired from any other job. They would get you fired. If you... It's like, you know, I mod some subreddits on Reddit, right? Or I've been pretty lax lately. It's like if I just went in, if I joined and moderated a sub, and so I just banned all the people I personally don't like people I know in real life, you know, from being able to read or write on that subreddit. Shit like that. Like it's like, I don't know. It was like the analogy I said. It's like if the bank cancelled you, you know, you criticize the bank and they take all your money and ban your account, and you can't ring their phone anymore and all that sort of shit. Like, that's what she's essentially doing to me. And yeah, that's why I'm scared that she will get me banned from Rust. Because, uh-oh, he saw me. Did you see me? Why did you do that? Yeah, because of what she's already done is so corrupt and so, like, illegal. I'm pretty sure it's illegal. I wouldn't put it past her. And I'm kind of scared. Like I said, like, if I put in my Steam ID when I put in this formal report, is she just going to get my Steam ID and ban me? She'll have access to that now. Because I'm sure it's really... That's the other thing. It's probably really easy for her to ban whoever she likes from Rusty Moose. But yeah. But it might be harder for her to ban people who are on official servers. I don't know. I I'm very I'm very shattered, and I feel silly. Like, I do feel silly getting this upset about it. Like, I part of me is like, you're overreacting, but I think I just know that I haven't done anything. I know, like, okay, I was showing a thing last night. Let me see if I can find it. Of where she was. Rex. Oh wait, I might have to open it in... Got too many browsers. If I show this... Okay. So, this is her yesterday? No, a few days ago now. Unsure when and where this started, but this meta of acting like a fucking pedo in game chats needs to stop. If we catch wind of it, you'll be taking a vacation from Rust. And this is Rexwell, who's a content creator, saying, love that you're taking a stand on it, but also this is chat on official right now. I've never received a notification or ban for reporting these. So this is, and I'm only, like, this is against Twitch TOS too, but I'm only showing this because this is the kind of stuff that's happening all the time. Kind of stuff I was seeing, but obviously more European. You're saying key words being if we catch wind. Racism, bigotry, while still awful, is not in the same realm as pedo doxing stuff. Illegal. Now, as someone in the chat said last night, hate speech is illegal. Hate speech is illegal. She's talking from her MAGA American brain, right? She's talking from her right-wing brain of going, my free speech, I'm allowed to be racist. No. The thing is, too, Facepunch is based in the UK, which has laws against hate speech. So she's wrong. She's wrong. And this is the person who's the outward public face of Face Punch. This is crazy that she's saying this. She's saying, oh, nah. See, most servers mute for racism, bigotry as a warning system, then ban if they continue. So I am banned for 2 years. These people are not banned at all. Like, I am banned right now. This woman banned me for 2 years. But these people she can't ban. And why did she ban me? Because I said, like Rex Moore, but I'm not a big person. And this is not an attack on him. Good on him for doing this. He has clout, so he can do this and not get banned. He can criticize it and not get banned. He'll get a reply. He'll get a curt reply about how racism isn't actually that bad. You're overreacting to the racism. Right? And I bet you she liked this comment. Yes! This is exactly right too. It won't get better overnight, but if Face Punch takes a stand on it and starts dealing out punishments, maybe people would stop being afraid to play Rust because of its toxic image. There needs to be some kind of penalty. They're not getting in trouble, and I'm getting banned. It's Fred. See, this would be one of her friends too. This would be... Wait, you can't see it. This would be one of her friends. But there was another one I found. Wait a sec. The more I look into it, I'm just like, oh my god. Oh, it's probably, if I go and look at, there's a thing where someone was talking about, like a bigger like a streamer, like a partner streamer was saying, oh, why is this allowed in the game? And she's like, oh, you should have like used your clout to tell us about it, and we would have got that person banned. So like she. Oh, alright, here's this. So this is... My chats are up. What do I... This is a good one. So I'm surprised this is up. Right? Facebook community manager errn admits threats of physical violence towards minorities is reportable to the FBI, but it also only takes action via a global mute as a warning. So again, I'll show what the person said. Once civil war pops, you scrawny brain dead F-slurs will die first. So that's what... This person didn't get banned. This person didn't get banned. I'm banned for 2 years. This person didn't get banned. In fact, I would guess this person, and this is where I was probably silly. I should have used an alt account to call it out. But I didn't think that they would be this corrupt. I didn't think, oh, I have to hide my identity. You know? I didn't know what they were like. I was naive. Because I didn't think that such a big, you know, company would do things like this. But yeah. She, but yeah, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. New account for obvious reasons. This is only a small tidbit of what this user was saying. This user was talking about once civil war breaks out, he essentially has no issue with killing minorities, and his hollow point bullets don't discriminate. Disgusting rhetoric aside, I reported this terroristic threat to the Rusty Moose where it was played. Face Punch official support team in game, F7, the local police, and the FBI. So this guy is still playing on Rusty Moose. So it's probably one of her friends. Right? Why, you ask? I've been harassed online before, I've had various death threats, I've been stalked, I've been doxxed. And I've had to go to therapy for it all. I'm tired of being a victim and tired of people online thinking they can just get away with being monsters to others. I told errn about this behaviour as they are apparently the face of the community. They are also sitting in Rusty Moose Discord and took my complaint and responded very quickly. The issue is I was told directly by errn that it is not that real in a video game. They're already been... So that she's saying it's not a big deal. And words can't hurt. Like, how is cyberbullying real? Just turn off the computer. Anyway. Feel free to report the Steam account to the FBI though. So she's being coy. Haha. All us racists and bigots, we can get away with whatever we want, and it's my server and we can do whatever we want, but you can go to the FBI if you like. Haha, like, you don't care. This was incredibly inappropriate response, and an incredibly inappropriate response, and extremely weak action taken by someone who's supposed to be apparently the community manager. errn with this statement and action has specifically set a precedent that it's okay to threaten to kill others in real life, threaten to kill minorities, etc., and all you'll face is a global mute as a warning. Again, I am banned from I am banned from Rusty Moose official servers for 2 years. Why? Because I said there were Nazis on the Rusty Moose servers. Right? Like, but this person who said they're gonna go and shoot people... Yeah, it's crazy, right? Like, I'm not crazy for thinking that's bizarre and that she's actually covering for Nazis at this point. Like, I think she might actually... I wonder if she agrees with this too. I'm gonna be real. A lot of signs point to, like, that side is speculation. But for someone to go out of their way to ban me and not do anything about stuff like this, ban the person who's calling it out. And it's like... I wish, you know what? I wish I was like Llewellyn or, you know, bloody Wilton or Blueprint or, you know what I mean? Like, I wish I was someone big just this once so that if I was talking about it, they would take notice. Because I feel very small and very powerless right now to fight back against this, right? I feel very... Yeah. I feel... I'm very upset. I'm upset because... Yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry. Hey, how are ya? Yeah, I'm very upset. And I feel silly because I feel silly because I know there's like a lot worse shit going on in the world. Like I do, part of me is like, but I think the broader implication of the fact that, that they're covering this all up and they've banned me for 2 years now and they're not doing anything about, you know, I don't know. I'm sorry. Did you see how this chick, who's like a part of the Face Punch team and has banned me for 2 years, is friends with Dan Saltman? And when Destiny left the podcast with Dan Saltman, she wants to join. Like, I'm not joking. So she's friends with Dan Saltman, so I think this might be part of why I'm getting attacked like this too. Because Dan knows who I am. Because he's had me blocked for a long time. But yeah, I feel like there's connections there too. But yeah, anyway, Facepunch, Steam, Rusty Moose, and gamers in general need to do better and hold disgusting behaviour accountable. Giving out warnings for literal death threats in real life isn't how a professional handles managing a community, unless they're okay with this rhetoric in the first place, which I think is what's happening. Errn needs to step down immediately or ban the user and apologise profusely for making such an amateur and honestly sad public relations mistake. This is a call to Facepunch and their community manager for handling a situation terribly, and a call out to everyone else thinking they can just say these terrible things away with it, do better. And then all the replies, and this is where I do believe that Rusty Moose astroturfs this stuff, because it's all people saying like, oh, you're a pussy, oh, you're mentally ill, oh, you're a baby, you know. Yeah, this is what I remember seeing this. You need to be a partnered streamer complaining about another partnered streamer, I guess. I'll just move this off for a sec. This is so scuffed, but I don't want to like accidentally have it show things it shouldn't. So this one. I'll word your son. I don't care if he's 3. Your son's an F slur. This is a Twitch partner, by the way. Use your contact cards next time and report these bozos so we can make them go away. So he's saying, oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Do you know what? Oh, I don't want to go too personal. I love looking at your nice naturey things on Twitter. I won't like dox you or anything, but I'm just saying I do enjoy when I see all your cool stuff. I do you're one of the people that I enjoy on Twitter quite a bit. I'm glad, like, I'm actually happy at a lot of the people I follow now, even though like the connection is through really horrible stuff that's going on in the world, a lot of them are just really nice people. It's cool. But yeah, so she's saying here, contact cards, just replace it with clout. You are clouted, so we do care. We do care about racism when you're clouted. Right? So, but they don't care. But yeah. But yeah, I was looking at her stuff today. And you can see there's so many. Here you go. Dan, hello, old friend. There's her. And yeah, if you've been living under a rock, I step back from AE. For anyone that paid for a sub, blah, 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 thank you for support. Bag me in bits, so she wants to join the podcast. She wants to join the pedophile podcast. But meanwhile, she's saying, oh, there's too many pedos on the game. And posts this weird, disgusting shit. She's a weirdo. She's a weirdo. Anyway. And this is so AI. She's just a weird person, man. And very unprofessional. Like, I shouldn't go into personal insults. Like, at the end of the day, the main fact is she's behaved like in a completely corrupt way for someone who I am indirectly paying her wages by the fact that I've bought the game. I've bought hundreds of dollars of skins and DLC and all that stuff from Facepunch. I am a customer of hers, and her response has been to, and I've never interacted with this woman. She blocked me. Like, if you see, she's blocked me. I've never interacted with her. She's blocked me. She's banned me for 2 years on her servers. She's kicked me from her Discord. And I think what's going to come next is she's going to ban me completely from Facepunch game. Which is really sad, and I feel very powerless, and I feel like Um, yeah, there's nothing I can do. But yeah, um, oh, stop doing that. Yeah, yeah, this is, so people are saying, oh, are you, like, were you being offensive to them? And I said he's in Azov group, which is a neo-Nazi white nationalist group. I guess I should be expecting Nazis on the EU server, but to me there should be which I understand when you read text, it's hard to read context. But my thing was, I'm used to playing on American or OCE servers, right? American servers, people are racist, but more in the, and I'm not saying one's worse than the other. But I guess you get a little bit desensitized. I try and report them as much as I can. They're racist in the spamming the N word in chat. And the other thing is, when they do that, you see them get kicked. So that's what you see in American servers. Australian servers a bit all over the place, but there's not. Australians are racist, but they're like really casual, like racists a lot of the time. Like they're not trying to show off their racism, I guess you would say. But I find that Europeans, on the European Rusty Moose servers, they love swastikas and talking about how they're the master race and how they're blah blah blah. Like they're really big on, and I equate that to the fact that in the EU, politically they are going a lot more right wing. They are going a lot more fascist over there. So I would expect to see more of this stuff. And I also think the fact that the climate is changing around this stuff, like how companies don't feel the need to be woke anymore, so they're okay, they're a lot more lax on this stuff. And I think Rusty Moose is one of the people who are like, well, finally we don't have to, we can let the mask slip, you know. Yeah, but yeah, that's that. I saw that pretty much straight when I logged in. And people are like, haha, it's just memes. It's just me. There was one person who was really nice and replying to me and saying, like, no, we shouldn't, like, this shit, there's no reason this should be in the game. Like, most people are acting like I'm crazy for being like, this is wrong, and getting angry about it, but I would ban someone for doing that. I don't know why. I don't know if that makes me extreme, but I would ban people for that. But yeah. Oops. But yeah, like I was saying, the bit. Yeah. Ern's a community outreach person for Facebook Studios, so I've been effectively barred from liaising as a customer with the point of call for a product I've spent hundreds of dollars on over the past decade with no infractions. This is the equivalent of complaining about poor service from your bank and then being blocked by them and having your bank account frozen. Completely unprofessional, and is probably a violation of customer service standards / laws. I was trying to work out why this woman is so determined to protect Nazis and silence me. Once I did some digging, I discovered she was friends with Dan Saltman, known racist and serial pedophile fraternizer. Dan Saltman created Tiny Chat with the help of celebrities like Ashton Kutcher and convicted sex offender Sean P. Diddy Combs. Tiny Chat was plagued with pedophiles during its existence, becoming a kind of digital Epstein Island for the most unsavory types of the time. It is still notorious to this day, despite being defunct for several years. Dan Saltman also doxes people, has lied to the media, and is a white / Jewish supremacist. Interesting that someone protecting racists would be friends with one, right? Dan Saltman recently stepped away from a podcast with Steve and Destiny Bonnell, a content creator currently embroiled in several court cases surrounding consent. Most recently has been outed he allegedly sexted with an underage girl and shared her nudes. This is most likely why Dan is stepping away from the podcast. I posted a screenshot of Ern asking to join said podcast. Meanwhile, she is claiming to be anti-pedophiles in other posts. So which one is it? Yeah, I'm not sure where to go from here. I am certain Ern is corrupt enough in morals and actions to try and get me permanently Lee banned from Rust and any other Pays Punch games to hide the bigoted world she is fostering and the behaviour of her staff. I have to speak out and provide proof. This all happens. You can't block me and proof it everywhere, Ern. Because, yeah, she went to... I wonder... Give me a second. It's hard because one of the people who was calling me, like, mentally ill and stuff in there, who I think was a... Oh, this is so scuffed looking. Really scuffed looking. I made a PDF of it because it got deleted and I was trying to save anything I could. Yeah, this person is awesome. For the people going, it's normal, you're stupid for not accepting it. These are the same idiots who would let us fall back into that shit if the time were to come. Wait, flashbacks to January 6th in the USA where nothing absolutely happened. AFD gaining power in Germany, Palestinian genocide. Imagine your response to a Nazi swastika being, oh, it's just edgy kids. It's not just edgy kids. That should be punished. End of story. And that's all I wanted to happen. Like, and yeah, thank you, dude. Sounds cheesy, but I almost burst out crying reading this because I feel like I'm going crazy. It's not a controversial opinion to hate Nazis and want them eradicated. I get too aggro about it because I see it all becoming normal again, and Zoomers are all fascists now, and it's depressing as fuck. What's that? Is that? Oh, that's so cute, little bear. Someone gifted me a new. Do you know? I've never actually paid for a San sub, but I got gifted another one yesterday. I think I've been gifted like 5 times over. When I think I started watching in 2019, for like 60. And I feel like I've gotten a little bit. It's funny. All the people like Mike from PA, Denims, Frogan, like I've been gifted subs to all of them before. The people in those communities are really like gift happy. They like gifts. Oh, and Casey Tron, her community gives out heaps of gifts. Yeah, don't worry, they're all just too dumb to understand. Normalizing joking about Nazis is what got us Nazi shit in the first place. I was a right wing idiot, so I know what's going on inside their head. It's not pretty. It's cut it off. Right. Yeah, Sean was talking about. I like Sean. I need to try and watch Sean more. Does he stream at a similar time as Hassan though? Because I see his takes on Twitter, and I agree with like heaps of what he said. Like he has really good takes on things and good ways. He is very eloquent. I feel like he's good at wording things in a way that Jason. I don't know, Jason. I'd have to check out Jason. There's so many people now, and it makes me happy. Okay, when I first... So, thank you for the follow. When I first started... I should change this to politics. I should change my category to politics. Later mornings in America. So, that's probably why. Because that would be... I'm obviously in Australia. So, for me, like... Little Bear comes on late night for me, and so does Mike. Mike's like really late night, and then just chatting. All right, so how do I let me see? Change my category to just chatting. I'm so sporadic with streaming that I used to have mods. But I stopped streaming for like a year. But yeah, Sean might. I know, yeah. I know Little Bear's on pretty late for me. Mike's on pretty late. And then Hassan streams at the moment start at like 3 a.m. It is pop culture, yeah. We're totally talking about pop culture. um, but yeah, what I was gonna say, I remember. So, I got into Hassan because I listened to Chapo for a few years, and I was big into the Chapo subreddit. I was sad when that went away because that was fun. Like there was there was that general chat thing that would have thousands of posts, and you would just become friends with people. 7 a.m. Okay, no, I probably would. When I'm working, I get up that time sometimes. I just wake up really early. Sometimes lately, like, some. Because I'm old, I feel like. And it's winter, so I get cold. So I just go to bed early so I'm warm. And then I wake up really early. It's weird. Um, but yeah, I was listening to Chapo, and I joined the psychologist I was seeing at the time, saw that I was really into politics and was like, you should join a group, if you care about politics and stuff. So I joined the Socialist Party here, and then I was interested in what was going on in what was that, 29, was it 2019 the primary started? Late 2019? I can't remember, the Democratic ones? I was watching those, and there were only a few, there was obviously Central Committee, there was a guy, Lucid Fox, I would watch him, and there was Hassan. So that's how I started watching Hassan. So, and I remember when I first started watching Hassan, I was like, this guy's a lib. Like, he's not a socialist. I actually thought he was too tame a lot of the time. But I think the more you watch him, I think, and I think he is a bit different now because of all the Palestine stuff. But I feel like he used to go through phases, unless you watched him every day start to finish. It was easy to not see his power level a little bit too. And obviously back then he was yeah, I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I mostly agree with him, but I think he's in an interesting position where, and I understand why he gets criticism for it, and I think, like, he has to engage still with, like, the Democratic Party and the DSA and all that stuff. Yeah, he does. Like, because I think his thing is, and I understand it from, like, a organizing perspective, you have to cast a really broad net, and if he can be a gateway by getting people who are into, like, who are in the DSA or are just, like, run-of-the-mill Democrat libs, and they get into him and then they go further left again, I think that's good, and I think that's probably why, and he's very successful at what he's doing, so I feel like that's probably where he's trying to do things. And I think, who is it? Who was the famous person that's like, I hope that people become so, like, left-wing that I'm considered a conservative or like I get killed for being, by the time I'm old, kind of thing. Like, I feel like he's a bit like that. Like, and I kind of feel that way too. It's like when I see, like, Zoomers and stuff, and they're like hardcore lefties or whatever, I'm like, well, or they're being a little bit too woke. Like, I'm like, well, it's probably good that if I'm getting older, I can look at them and go, wow, they're, like, really full on, But, not that, I don't know. I also see a lot of the identity politics stuff goes a little bit crazy sometimes on Twitter. And that's Twitter too. Like, that's the thing too. I think I've got the life experience of talking to people in real life and realizing how different talking about politics is in the real world. And to what I'm like on Twitter. I'm a completely, like, I work with people who are anti-vaxxers and people who are, pro-Trump in Australia. And I still have to find a way of finding common ground with them, because I know ultimately that's how you pull people around to your side. In real life, you just can't go up and go, unless they're a Nazi out on the street doing a protest or something. Like, obviously, you can go up and yell at those people, but if it's just an everyday person who has a few chud ideas, if you come in and are reasonable and try and find the things that you all agree on, you can, yeah. It'd be nice if he acknowledged the greater space that he made room for in Twitch. Yeah, I agree. I think, you know what? So this is just speculation. I think even with all the stuff that happened with Ethan attacking, like, Denims and Frogan and Casey Tron and stuff, I also feel like he probably realizes, as much as he would want to, and this is me speculating and me giving him the benefit of the doubt, as much as he would like to have more of an outward public connection to those people and interaction, he knows that because his enemies are so crazy, he can bring heat to them. Like, because the fact that Ethan went after those guys is because he can't go directly after Hassan. So I wonder if sometimes, and I think that's, yeah, he doesn't want to, and he doesn't want people to go. I think he feels like he has to tank. I think he feels like he has to take the hate a bit and keep the other people safe. And I wonder if you went behind the, oh, sorry. There you go. I didn't know I had that bad. It's an Australian chat, and I have cunts bad. That's weird. Anyway. Yeah, I'm rambling a little bit, but yeah, I feel a bit better now. I feel a little bit less, it's good when you realise some people are normal. Because you start to feel, I just felt I'm like, the insanity of the situation that I'm playing a video game and I got banned from playing on, like, a whole bunch of official servers for 2 years because I said, why are there Nazis on your servers? Is bonkers. Like, it's actually brain-breaking to me. And it feels like something made up. Like, it feels like something that a crazy, like, you know, like someone who's paranoid would say, like, oh, they're after me. But there's proof. They're actually trying to take me out, kind of thing. They're trying to shut me up because I've caused shit by saying, you know, and I've got screenshots. Like, they didn't kick me fast enough. I'm sad because I didn't copy everything that had happened, but I screenshotted stuff, like, right away when this happened. The brainwashed R word. Because that guy, in between saying this, by the way, he was talking about how much he loves VIP money. He loves all the money that he gets. So that guy's getting paid heaps to run these servers. While saying that I'm brainwashed because I don't like Nazis. That's crazy. That's actually insane. And it sucks because, you know, the other thing I worry about, like, when I read other people's posts that haven't been deleted and stuff, or other people who've messaged me, this shit is happening all over the place. And it's really wrong. Like, it's actually corrupt to do this to people in something like to cover up shit in a video game. It's a video game. Like, and they're, yeah. It's bizarre. The whole situation is so bizarre to me. Oh yeah, this was a good one. This person saying overreacting to meaningless shit like this is exactly why the right-wing parties are on the rise. So it's your fault. You people who say Nazis are bad, it's your fault that there's more Nazis. What's happening? Hey, Vogue, how you going? Our politicians call them Mario games. So, Vogue, I was playing on Rust, and I saw swastikas and stuff, and I saw that some of the people on the server were Nazis, and I was calling them out in the global chat and saying I want them to get blown up. Basically, like, I was just going, I hate you, like, fuck you Nazis, blah, 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 whatever. And then a few hours passed, I was just playing the game, and then I noticed that global chat was gone, and I'm like, oh my god, I might have been banned from global chat for saying that. So I joined their Discord, and I said, the first thing I said was like, oh, just coming in to say sorry if I get too aggro in chat. And I realised that I wasn't banned, they just turned off global chat because certain emotes were causing people to crash, apparently. So it wasn't even to do with that. So if I hadn't done that and gone in to apologise, I probably wouldn't be banned. Anyway, when that happened, actually, I guess I'll just read this to you. Again. Yesterday, the global chat was shut down on the Rusty Moose servers, and I joined their Discord to apologise. I have to go back and edit it. To apologise for being aggro. I've been telling Nazis I hope they get blown up after seeing swastika fireworks and checking profiles of some players I interacted with and seeing them in Nazi groups. I had a civil discussion with one person before one of the admins swooped in and started calling me slurs before timing me out for a week. During this time, I did not swear, call anyone names, attack anyone, etc. I was simply saying it's hard to be civil in global chat when Nazis and racists are so rampant on the server. I've attached photos. I put a post on Reddit and went live on Twitch, and while live, I got kicked from Rusty Moose Happers and banned from all Rusty Moose Rust servers. I believe this was retaliation for calling out them harbouring racists on their servers and in their staff. The Play Rust post was full of what I assume were Rusty Moose staff and VIPs astroturfing and calling me mentally ill, and saying swastikas aren't offensive. As the other members of the community trickled in, the anti-Nazi stuff was being rightfully upvoted, and other people mentioned their suspect interaction with Rusty Moose admins regarding racism and bigotry. Soon after my post was removed, again, I'm seeing all the stuff I need. You can tell that I didn't use ChatGPT at least. Soon after my post was removed, as was any mention or evidence of AJ calling me a slur. So he called me brainwashed R word. Because it was in reply to me saying he's in an Azov group talking about one of the guys. Azov group, which is a neo-Nazi white nationalist group. I guess I should be expecting Nazis on an EU server, but to me there should be zero tolerance for Nazis. So that's what I said, and I don't think that's bannable. 2 years from a server, but there you go. Where was it? AJ calling me a slur. At no time did the Play Rust staff or the Rusty Moose admins inform me of why I was being banned, why my posts were being removed. I've since found out from a well-connected member of the Rust community, and this was someone, I'm not naming names, but it was someone who was actually a mutual with errn until I told them what was going on, and they were, completely shocked. But Rusty Moose have direct, because the thing is, I've been playing Rust a long time, I know a lot of Rust. I'm not being I'm a big deal, because I'm obviously not, but when you've played a long time, the Rust community is quite close-knit, where if you play on certain, especially in Australia, you start to know all the people who work on, who are admins and work on servers and do this and that, you start to know people, and I generally have a good relationship with those people because I'm not offensive to anyone. I'm aggro. Listen, I'll do a bit of the old school abusing people in chat. It's usually calling them an incel these days. I'll be like, you're an incel. And I'll be like, your mum regrets, I just do all that sort of, and again, none of that's bannable, it's just me being toxic. I'll admit, I'm toxic, but I'm not racist, and I'm usually just having a go at them, I'm just being aggro. I've since found out from a well-connected member of the Rust community that Rusty Moose have direct contact with the r/playrust admins to remove anything critical of their servers or staff. In addition, when I woke up in the morning, I'd been kicked from the Rusty Moose Discord, and errn has banned me on Twitter. Banned me, blocked me. I've never interacted with her and obviously has posted nothing in Discord as I was timed out. So again, this is clear censorship. Errn is a community outreach person for Facepunch Studios. So I have been effectively barred from liaising as a customer with a point of call for a product I've spent hundreds of dollars on over the past decade with no infractions. This is the equivalent of... I'm just reading the same things over again, but whenever someone comes in and says what happened, I should just say... I should add a thing if I was smart enough to tell people to look at it. This is the equivalent of complaining about poor service from your bank and then being blocked by them and having your bank account frozen. Completely unprofessional and is probably a violation of customer service standards and laws. Cliff notes. I've been banned for 2 years from a Rust server by an official member of the Facepunch staff. Facepunch are the developers of Rust. Because I called out Nazis on their server and this woman's co-worker called me a brainwashed R-word. 2 years. 2 years, yep. Oh, look, I'll show you right now. Okay. My Rust frozen? Show ya. See, it doesn't even go in. Yeah, exactly. I'll show you what it says. Does it? Right, you're temporary banned. I'm copying it because you can't see all of it. I'm copying it. I'll paste it in the chat and you can look at what it says. Rule 6 behavior. Temporary ban. 577 days, 18 hours and 11 minutes. That is completely corrupt of her to have done this. That's what it said. So I've been banned for 2 years. From... Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. It is like footy. Yep, they don't care. They care more. She earned... Right? This woman... Oh, wait, I didn't even show you guys this. See? So it says banned. You are temporarily banned. You're temporary banned. That's where I copied it. I copied it. I'm just showing you so you know that I'm not making it up. It's all true. That's what I copied and pasted. It is like football. So they are more upset about people calling it out than they are about the actual racism. But I've since found out that this woman... Wait, I have to work out which screen I'm on. That woman there, this lady, which yeah, I might have done a little bit of photo editing there, but not more photo editing that she's done to her photo, right? Like you can see she's done a lot more contouring than I did, right? That lady, who's a Tesla driver, loves her Tesla, follows Elon Musk, you know, very, very upstanding citizen. She, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, she's decided to ban me for 2 years. And if you want to know what she does, let me see. Facepunch stuff. Can't find her. Where is she? Control S? No. Save. How do you find your page? Search? Find. Oh, it's Control F, find, not search. I can't find her on there. Oh, there you go. She doesn't have her picture on there. I found her. Errn, community manager. That's her. That's errn. So this is the official. Oh wait, I didn't copy the right thing over. Here you go. This is the face punch staff. That's her. Errn, community manager. So she's like right at the top of the staff, right? This is a woman who's blocked me on Twitter and banned me for 2 years from Rusty Moose. And she's been with... I think she's been with Face Punch for like 8 years or something. So it's completely... That's why I'm really... I was crying. I was crying at the start of the stream. Alright? Like, I was really upset. Because I feel like I'm going to get completely banned from like all Face Punch games. Yeah. Me. No idea. Like, I've never talked to her, never said... Like, and I'm, like, all honesty, if there was anything where I DM'd her, I didn't really know anything about this woman. Except I knew that she had a reputation. I ignored her reputation because I thought it was just edgelord, like, cheaters and hackers and stuff who were crying about getting banned. But it turns out she just bans people for saying, hey, why do you have Nazis on your servers, you know? For 2 years, but she doesn't ban. Ugh, I hate going through that. Yep, and there you go, there's his friends with a racist. This one. Oh, by the way, guys, while I'm here, because I have a few people in chat, if you do have Twitter, and I know most people have liked stuff, but thank you. Yeah, I know it's trivial, but it's so wrong. And post some stuff here. So yeah. I know, like, it's just a game, but it's bizarre to be completely cut off from a game that you've been playing, you know? Yeah! That's right! It's a community I had fun being a part of, and I've spent a lot of money on. You know? Yeah. I knew what you meant. It's okay. Yeah, alright, I've calmed down a little bit, but I'm still... So yeah, I think... Oh, actually, I'm sorry, if you're still here, my brain has gone blank. Of the chick who does... She was reporting on kids having phones at school, and she reports on Roblox and stuff, and Ethan Klein hates her. I know I'm like a small fry, but I'm like, maybe I should contact her. Because she seems like someone who would maybe be able to dig stuff up. I can't remember her name though, like my mind has gone blank. You know, when you just... I could probably find her if I just look on in my Twitter feed for a little while. Oh, maybe, yeah, she's not who I was thinking of, but yeah, she's cool too, yeah. Yeah. The other. You know what? I'm gonna try and put it out there to a few people and see if they can dig into it, because I think there's like really shifty stuff going on. Man, but like, you know what? All this going on means I haven't got to enjoy Destiny versus Ethan Klein nearly as much as I normally would, and that stuff it's like been a big it's been so much drama. Brain is mush. Oh, but yeah, the fact this chick's friends with Dan Saltman, and I'm pretty sure Dan Saltman, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Dan Saltman's one of the people who, like, bookmarks all my shit and wants to come after me. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would love to be able to get, I my biggest issue right now is I have the request form right. This. You reckon? Maybe. This, you have to put in team ID and stuff, and this goes through Face Punch. But because she's community manager, I feel like once she gets the, you know, gonna like ban me completely. Because the hard thing is, like, but the one thing I've got on my side is I don't know what she would use. It's not like she has any, like, unless she fabricates stuff, there's nothing where I've been abusive or, you know, I've never interacted with her, I've never DM'd her, even all the stuff that I said in their server, I didn't fight with anyone. I was just having a normal conversation with someone, agreeing with them, like saying, look, you know, I shouldn't tell Nazis, I hope they get blown up, I guess. Like, but after I see people saying they're gonna R-word each other in chat, and they're saying all racist stuff in chat and homophobic stuff in chat and blah blah blah, yeah. I guess I was like, you know, if it's kind of like on Twitter. It's like everyone else is being an asshole, so you act a bit more like an asshole yourself. Even if it's not the right thing. I really. Oh my god, and the Jason Noeen and Sakura drama, which I didn't even know. I just knew everyone was talking about it, and now they broke it up. Just looking at it. But yeah, it's interesting that it's hard because I don't know how much I want to say, but Dan Saltman and Ethan Klein have been coming after me in a different angle, and now this chick is doing this to me, and I feel like the fact that they're friends, I'm really worried about the fact that this errn chick has access to all my personal information now, and because I already know she's corrupt, she might pass that stuff on and try and, you know, stuff that, like the Reddit administration have paid for us to have our personal information scrubbed and stuff, and now I feel like she's going to go after. She might help him. I don't know. That's like being a little bit paranoid. But yeah, I'm concerned about that if they're friends. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like it. Yeah, it's all very sus. Very scary. By the way, not just to change subject quick. Like, this is crazy. I'm just changing the subject. Everyone would have seen this, right? Like, the way that he talks about Hassan, and then this is the way he's talking about a pedophile, where it's almost like a breakup letter. Like, it's crazy to me. It's like a breakup letter. Oh my god, what? No, I don't want to see that picture. I just realised I'm scrolling and I've still got on the page and I keep looking up and going, what the hell is that picture of it? What the hell? What the hell is this? Why? Why? What is it? What is he doing? Anyway. The TOS. Yeah, I don't know what else to say now. I feel better, and I feel like stop the kink shaming. You're right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not being very. I still miss when he was flirting with Elon Musk's mum for like months under all her posts. That was an interesting arc. I think I'll just, one of these days I'm worried I'm gonna log in and I'm gonna be banned completely. But the good thing is when I do talk to people, I think the reassuring thing is when I do talk to anyone about it, the general reaction is, oh, that's crazy that's like, this is crazy that this is happening. Like, their reaction isn't like, and it's not like only close friends or whatever, like it's acquaintances and stuff. The general reaction is, no, this is weird, what's happening. It's not people going, oh, nah, you're reaching. Because I think this is really what says it all. Like, this guy, if you're a paid admin, you should never be talking like this to someone. Like, there's no justification for that. There's absolutely no justification for talking to people like that. Especially in reply. It was a reply to, like I said, it was a reply to. Too big. It's too big. It's a reply to this. That's what he was replying to. That is a direct reply. This. He called me the like, what the hell? What I am saying, you know, alright. Okay, I'll show you something else. Why when I write in Azov Battalion in Google is the first thing Azov Battalion merch? Like, that's fucked up. Come on. This. Like that, come on. Right? Yeah. Far right groups. Everything that I said to that guy in the Discord is fact. As far as you can trust Wikipedia and various. So before Russia invaded Ukraine, there were major media publications, right, talking about how the Ukrainian army has a massive Nazi issue because they have these people in it. And like that all went away when it happened because obviously they don't want to focus on that when the bigger issue is a country is being illegally invaded, right? Like, but the fact is there's Nazis and it's been made to be okay to support Nazis because Russia bad, right? Which I'm not saying Russia good. I am not. Putin's crazy. Whatever. You know, like, I'm not saying that, but it doesn't. And there's Nazis in the Russian army too. I'm just saying. This is a fact. I think this is bad. I think it's bad that there's people with Nazi stuff. I was just stating the truth, and for him to call me a brainwashed R word for just almost copy pasting Wikipedia, it is crazy. So all I can think is indirectly they support all this stuff. And they're willing to ban me for 2 years because I mentioned it. Like, and it sounds ridiculous to say it out loud. I've been banned for 2 years for mentioning Nazis are Nazis. I have been banned from official Rust servers for 2 years for talking about Nazis being on the server. Like, that is insane. It's crazy. And I've said this before. Like, the truth is, if that admin had come in and said, hey, send a report instead, don't talk about the politics in here, please, or I'll have to time you out. Cool. I would have been like, yeah, alright. But the other thing is, in the Rusty Moose server, they're all back and forth calling things calling each other horrible names and swearing and being racist, and they don't care. On their official Discord server, they don't care about that. But I got timed out. Like, and then banned for 2 years. And I wish this was me making stuff up. I wish this was me blowing it out of proportion, but it's all there. It's all there. Like, it's actually, it's what's actually happened. So yeah, that's about it. I should probably, oh my god, it's midday. Just lost a follower on Twitter. Why did someone unfollowed me? Someone's not happy. Or someone just got banned. That's what I used to think. Someone just got banned. But yeah, I wonder, part of me wonders if like she's a little bit scared or something to like to just block me on Twitter and like go to such extremes. It's like they know they've done something wrong. Or this is just the standard way they deal with people who speak out, is to just completely silence them and ban them and block them, stop them from posting on Twitter, on Reddit. And yeah. I posted on Steam too now. I was like, fuck it. I posted on Steam. Probably get deleted. Snowflake Playbook. Yeah! Yeah, and she's, look. She's mates with Dan Saltman. So, you know. And I think they're both similar age, so maybe, you know, maybe they know each other from way back. Maybe they've known each other for 20 years or something. So it's like, yeah. She might have gone to my account and seen that I'm left-wing and blocked me because of that. Because the other... Oh, actually, there's one other thing. I'll see if I can find it. But... So this is another post that's been locked. So, and face punch employee that manages a community post used AI for a post and when confronted said this. So small for me, sorry. Who's this? Tag your favorite Rust DJ. Someone said, get this AF slop off my timeline. Aren't there real artists at face punch? Surely they wouldn't appreciate this garbage. Again, this is just she's community manager. And she said, thanks for the feedback. I went ahead and removed that follow you had on me so you don't have to see slop any longer. So she's blocked them. Take care. That's a community manager. And she's probably banned this person from her servers as well. Official servers. So yeah, errn is kind of a dick 24/7, so it doesn't really surprise me. Oh my god, that's a little bit. errn is basically the poster child for borderline personality disorder. Oh, see, they're so harsh on Reddit, man. I've always found it funny that the person in charge of engaging with the community reacts like this every single time she's confronted with the slightest criticism. It's always the same Face Punch employee too. I don't know how she still has a job at Face Punch after every fuck up. This is from a year ago. Because no one in their right mind wants that job. And clearly relishes having authority and power, so it's the last person you would want having that job. She needs power to abuse that way when people tell her oh no. Oh no. This is crazy that they left this up. This is crazy. I guess because it's not talking about Rusty Moose directly, it's just talking about her. But it was locked. But they did lock it down because it was such a popular post. So... yeah, honestly, it's wild that someone in charge of community engagement can't take feedback without getting defensive. Like, you're the face of the company to the community. Maybe try not to clap back every time someone critiques your work. This comes off as professional, to be honest. It's not even her work. In this case, it's AI. I remember her mocking someone on Twitter back when the windowed mode change was introduced because he said he dislikes not being able to play in 3-4 stretched anymore. It was something in the sense of haha cry more. When the guy posted it, was wording it somewhat salty but defo not insulting or disrespectful. There's a habit of deleting Twitter posts or Discord threads where she can't bully her way out of people realizing she's wrong. Wow, so that's why she's blocked me. So there's a history of her being like this. This is crazy. And see, she can't play the discrimination card with me because I'm a woman. Like I said, I don't know if people were here when I said it. I said, like, part of me, when people would go and attack her, had empathy for her because I think it's hard to be a woman in the gaming space and people are more likely to just hate you because woman bad, you know? Like the Asmongold types, you know? So I had empathy for her in that way. So when I had heard people talk shit about her in the past, like, if I'd seen this post before this all happened, I would have been like, yeah, it's shit that she used AI, but some of them are being a bit harsh. But now, knowing what she's done to me personally, I'm like, well, yeah, there's, you know, it gives it more credibility. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been playing Satisfactory recently, and it has, like, kind of a ridiculously friendly and sweet community. Simultaneously deeply passionate about the game and also deeply welcoming and positive about it. Anyways, I think it's worth questioning how much of this might be related to how genuinely incredible and unique their community management team has been. Like, it's obviously a totally different game and there are multiple factors at play, but I do think it's a tangible example of how when community managers do a good job and treat the community in good faith, there can be a sort of spreading effect of that goodwill and good faith. I agree too. I think there's like a massive connection between the way she acts and the way the Twitch community acts. Because people, it's like leading by example, but she's doing it in a negative way. So the fact that she's so toxic makes the toxicity the norm. It makes people being toxic and racist the norm because she allows that and shuts down anyone that's critical. Anyone that's critical of any of the bad things going on. So yeah. They should fire and high shadow frags. I agree. Alright. Dang! I guess a nerve was touched for her to reply like that, lol. I know exactly why. I work in the same space. Lazy community managers like her love AI because right now, and more so in the future, they can skip hiring artists, buying artwork, or managing ideas with graphic designers. They want their job easy for them. They don't care about anyone in the field. People like her don't want to work much, so she probably wanted to click this AI image so she can do it easy. So she can do it again for easy engagement. She got insta-triggered when someone called her out for that. She for sure didn't consult with her art department. The fact Facepunch has an art and graphic design department, and she is community manager though, thought it would be okay to post that, knowing how artists feel towards AI. The audacity. She's supposed to be the community manager at Facepunch. Lamau. So, yeah, like, in a previous life, I was a graphic designer, so I'm, like, very anti-AI, so, like, yeah. Like, talking to Alistair, who's, like, one of the head guys, obviously, Facepunch. I wonder how the artist at FP feels when they see her posting shit like this. Ernest being toxic as fuck. Since their Rusty Moose days, really confused how they managed to keep their job by constantly antagonising the community. This day I'll still never hop on Rusty Moose. Well, I can't anymore. Because of her shenanigans. What did she do on Rusty Moose? She's the main admin, I believe. Wow, I might have to jump on just to comment that she sucks and then end session there and never play Rusty again. Probably because they hide behind, oh, it's just our toxic community being toxic. Excuse whenever they are questioned. Yes, she has community punching bag in her bio. She resolves herself of any accountability and makes it seem as though talking for one of the team. She's taking one for the team. It's okay, guys, it's my job to take all this unwarranted hate that I absolutely haven't earned and sowed the seeds for over the last 7 or so years. I'm doing you a favour. Yeah, this is crazy. I had a fight with her once when I had problems with the Rusty Moose network issues. You pay them €10 to skip the queue, and then when you have any problems with the server, you become idiot for them and then deny your problems with some kind of mocking in public chat. So they talk shit about you in the actual game chat. Yeah, it is well known for years now that errn is always hyper-aggressive. See, I wish I'd known all this. Hyper-aggressive to anyone who provides any type of criticism towards her. Just scroll through her Twitter for countless examples of the BS she does. Facepunch just lets her do it as community manager. Even amazed me how Rusty Moose, that she owns, by the way, managed to stay on the official server list with all the bullshit she does in the background of it. Anyone else I've talked to in Facepunch team has been nothing but nice. But God, errn is just so insufferable to be around. So that gives me a little bit of, like, that makes me think hopefully if I put in a report, someone else will be really nice to me. She definitely works from home and doesn't interact with the team much. The feelings are mutual. Wow. I remember her power tripping on my friends and I when she modded a server back in, like, 2007. Like how we raided her friends and ended up in a call with her where she ended up banning us from the server. Haven't played in years, but seeing that name brought back the memories of the golden days. That's true. I've seen this type of See, it's hard because, like, and I'm not saying, like, because I'm a woman, you know, I care about sexism, but, like, everyone should care about sexism, obviously. But, like, it's hard, too, because it's, like, separating criticism from sexism is hard, but this is that person kind of sounds like yeah. I've seen it. Yeah, this person's kind of describing these type of people. I've seen this type of behavior before. I'm also a woman working in a male-dominated industry. There is a certain subset of women in those fields who are endlessly toxic and needlessly combative. Combative. Um, they feel the need to be extra, to be respected, to be one of the guys, to manage their own internalized misogyny. Just go in the Moose Discord to see how power trips and more AI garbage are. And these that you can see the people who are her mates, AstroTurfy. Personally, I thought her response was completely fine. Guy is toxic, said he doesn't want to see it. He's saying he doesn't want to see a game using AI to advertise itself. That's a normal thing. Virtue signaling freaks, bar AI bad. See, these people are all. These are different. And they've all been downvoted. So they've all been down the bottom. So she's gone. Been like, where's the mods? Gone. The list of the mods. Anyway. Yeah. She's gone. Guys. Or she's gotten into a Discord with them. Guys, they're being mean. They're being mean to me on your Reddit. Can you close the post, guys? 100%. Funny, one of the mods actually used to be a live stream fail mod, and he was a bit of a dick, but I would joke with him once because there were people talking about, like, during Twitch drops, they were talking about streamer drama in the Rust thread, and I said, "What is this, LSF?" And people didn't get that I was referencing him or them being a live stream fail mod back in the day. But anyway. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone. Thank you for the new follow. Thank you for listening to rant and cry and be a little baby about something that, you know, I do, like, part of me goes, oh, I'm being a little baby, I'm being silly. But it really is messed up. Like, this woman, there's something seriously wrong going on. But yeah, I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid Casey Chun and send whoever's left here over to Casey Chun because she's still trying to make enough money to fight Ethan Klein. I'll send you guys over. Okay. Oh, she doesn't allow you to raid. I'm too small. That's I'm gonna raid then. Who else is? I know. I'm gonna raid. I'm ready, Elf. Okay. I'm ready, Elf. You guys. Oh, thank you, and thank you for the follow. I'm sending you guys to Elf.